Welcome to World Desk on Niger Live TV, reaching you from Bielsa's capital city, Yenagoa. My name is Barbie Mkparu, and I'll be bringing the world closer to home. But before we dive into the headlines, a quick update for our viewers and partners. That Niger Live TV is officially open for business. If you are looking to boost your brand through paid adverts or sponsorships, we are your #1 for reach and impact. You can contact us on our studio line on 081 293 40000. For physical consultations, visit our head office at number 122 Mbiama Yanagwa Road, Amarata Yanagwa, Bielsa State. And don't forget to stay connected. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and X at Niger Live TV, or visit our website on www.nigerlivetv.com. Now the headlines. Governor Diri harps on constituency projects, commends Agbedi. Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities threatens nationwide shutdown. Federal Road Safety Corps urges motorists to reduce speed limits amid rainy season. And Ukraine, Russia exchange overnight strikes across multiple regions. In the news, Bielsa State Governor Senator Doye Diri has described constituency projects as critical catalysts for developments that must be supported to improve the quality of life of citizens. The governor stated this at the weekend while inaugurating 2 waterfront landing jetties in Ekeremo town, headquarters of Ekeremo local government area in the state. A statement by the Senior Special Assistant on Media to the Deputy Governor, Mr. Dobara Atasi, said the projects were executed by the member representing Sagbama Ekeremo Federal Constituency, Chief Fred Agbedi, as part of his constituency initiatives. Represented by his deputy, Dr. Peter Akpe, the governor explained that constituency projects adopt a bottom-up approach tailored to address the specific needs of the people. He commended Chief Fred Agbedi for championing strategic development projects and assured that the state government would continue to support initiatives that add value to the people. Governor Diri also urged leaders to sustain collaboration with the state government, noting that the jetty projects would enhance movement across riverine communities, and also called on residents to protect public infrastructure as primary beneficiaries. In his remarks, Chief Fred Agbedi described himself as a messenger of the people, stating that his mandate is to represent their interests and address their challenges. He further explained that the projects were conceived to ease the movement of election materials and improve access to riverine communities. Agbedi noted that the projects, including the INEC and Civic Center jetties, were completed over 3 budget cycles and expressed appreciation to the governor and other stakeholders for their support. Also speaking, Chairman of the Ekeremo Community Development Committee, Comrade Shagari Edito, commended the lawmaker for the projects, expressing confidence that they would improve safety and enhance living conditions in the area. He also appreciated the deputy governor for representing the governor at the inauguration, describing the projects as strategic and beneficial to the community. The Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities has issued a deadline of April 30th, 2026 for the federal government to conclude ongoing renegotiations or face an indefinite shutdown of universities nationwide. The warning was contained in a communique issued at the end of a special National Executive Council meeting held over the weekend in Abuja. In the statement by its national president, Mohammed Ibrahim, the union clarified that negotiations with the government are still ongoing and have not concluded, contrary to reports suggesting otherwise. The union expressed concern over what is described as misleading information in the public domain, particularly claims that a 30% increase in allowances had already been approved. This is insisting that no such agreement has been finalized or signed, reaffirmed that it will not accept any outcome that falls short of understanding reached during the renegotiation process, stressing the need for fairness, due process, and respect for collective bargaining principles. The Federal Road Safety Corps in Ogun State has advised motorists to reduce speed and exercise patience while approaching potholes to prevent accidents during the rainy season. The Ogun Sector Commander Oludare Ogunjobi gave the advice while speaking in Ota, noting that wet roads are slippery and excessive speed makes vehicles control more difficult. He urged motorists to maintain double or triple the distance between vehicles to allow for adequate braking time, advised drivers to reduce speed below posted limits when it rains, and adopt safe driving practices. The commander further emphasized the need for proactive vehicle maintenance, urging motorists to check worn-out tires and ensure that essential components such as windscreen wipers are in proper condition before embarking on any journey. Activist Aisha Yesufu has called on the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, to urgently intervene in the ongoing teachers' strike, warning that continued inaction could cripple basic education in Abuja. Her call follows the decision of the Nigeria Union of Teachers FCT wing to commence an indefinite strike today over unresolved welfare issues and non-implementation of a committee report submitted since August 2025. In a statement, Yusufu described the situation as a preventable crisis, stressing that teachers do not embark on strikes without being pushed to their limits. She warned that the impact of the strike would fall most heavily on school children, noting that the future of children is at risk when teachers withdraw their services. On the foreign scene, Ukraine and Russia have agreed to carry out fresh overnight attacks against each other, with Ukrainian drones striking Russian assets in Black Sea ports and Russia launching strikes across several regions of Ukraine, including the capital, Kyiv. In a statement, Ukraine's military intelligence unit said it targeted 2 Russian landing ships and a radar station in Sevastopol Bay in Russian-occupied Crimea, claiming the vessel were hit and radar equipment destroyed. However, in Russia, authorities said Ukraine drone struck the port of Tuapse, killing at least 1 person, injuring another, and damaging transport infrastructure. The latest strikes mark the second attack on the port since 3 days, coming hours after a fire from an earlier incident was put out. Meanwhile, Russia's defense ministry said its air defense systems intercepted and destroyed 112 Ukrainian drones overnight. Over to entertainment news. Actor Zubi Michael has revealed that he recently donated 10.2 million naira to people in need, describing the gesture as his personal tithe. Speaking in an interview with media, this actor said the amount represents the 10% of the 102 million naira he earned from acting fees. Michael explained that he does not attend church or subscribe to paying tithes to religious institutions, stating that he prefers to give directly to individuals who require support. And that concludes the news on this hour. You have been watching World Desk on Niger Live TV. My name is Barbie Mkparu. Thank you for watching.